Hey guys, welcome back to AKA Looms and Crafts. Today we will be doing our first do-it-yourself or DIY video on this channel. Now, before we get started, if you really enjoy doing DIYs, be sure to give this video a thumbs up now. That way you don't forget to later on in the video, but I will remind you. We have 3 bars of clay that we made here, and this is actually much cheaper than it is if you go down to Michael's or Hobby Lobby to buy $3 boxes of clay. It costs a lot of money and it starts to add up really quickly. So yeah, let's just get into the materials and I hope you enjoy this video. Okay guys, so the materials we will be using today are, for ingredients, you will be needing salt, flour, canola oil or vegetable oil, and some water. For utensils, you will be using a 1/4 cup measuring cup, a cup measuring cup, 1 tablespoon measuring spoon, and a regular mixing spoon. You will also be needing a Tupperware to put it in, some latex gloves for mixing with the food coloring that we will be using, and, like I said, some food coloring. Now, let's get into the video. So first, for step 1, we are going to eyeball a 1/2 cup of flour, or if you have a 1/2 cup, I'd suggest doing that too. And then you're also going to take about 1/4 cup of salt, and we are going to pour those into our Tupperware or mixing container. And now, taking your mixing spoon, we are just going to stir and mix those two up together. For step 2, you will be needing a 1/4 cup of water and a 1/2 tablespoon of oil. And just like we did with our dry ingredients, we are just going to pour those nicely into our bowl. And then, just like we did for the dry ingredients, we are going to mix them again. And I will fast forward with some footage of me mixing. Okay guys, so now I have finished my mixing process, as you saw on the last clip. And now I'm going to be taking a Dixie cup here, and I'm going to be dividing up my material pretty evenly into the Dixie cup, so that when we add our food coloring, you can make dual colors of your choice. So, I have now added that, and now what I'm going to do is take a little bit of water and I'm going to pour it onto my mix, just a small bit, and I'm going to mix that up. This way we have a nice soft dish and dough for when we make and add our food coloring. So I'm just going to finish mixing this off camera, and then I will come back with our food coloring step. Okay guys, so now I have mixed up this batch for the second time after I've divvied it up. I have put on my latex glove for the food coloring step. Now this is going to be my first batch, and for this I'm going to make it pink. Now I'm going to add a good lot of food coloring because I'm adding this much because as you're baking it, it does fade a little bit. So if you want a nice vibrant color, I would definitely suggest putting more in than you would normally. And it's going to seem like quite a lot of food coloring, but don't get me wrong, it is a good amount. So now I'm going to mix. Okay guys, I have completely mixed my food dye in except for that little bit on the spoon, but that is okay because it is going to get mixed. We are going to keep adding a little bit of flour to work our dough with our hands. That's why I have these gloves on. So if you let me grab my flour and pour a little bit in, we are going to start mixing it. Right now it's at a sticky consistency. So, as you can tell, it's still kind of sticking to my glove. So yeah, I'm going to add some flour, and you will see that on footage in the next clip. Okay, so now once you've added a good lot of flour, you should be able just to remove it from the bin, and you're gonna start working it with your hands, kneading it. It's gonna look super dry and like you're gonna think you messed up, but no, you actually did it correctly. because on the insides it's really still super sticky. So that's when the gloves are helpful so that the food coloring does not stay in your hands. So you're just going to want to knead this all the way through until you get a nice doughy texture, and it's up to your discretion how sticky or how doughy you want it. Thanks for watching this video, guys. This is the final product, and as I said, when you bake it, make sure that you add enough food coloring because the colors will pale out of it. Also, the instructions for baking are different than regular polymer clay, so be sure to check the text box on the screen for that, or the description box as well. Comment your requests, and if you liked watching and making your own polymer clay, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you like our DIY videos and our other videos on our channel, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye!